Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. It is Thursday evening, June the 6th. Welcome to Connie's Craft Along. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you're planning to craft along. But if you're not and you're just here to chit chat, feel free to, chat in the comments, chat with me, chat with each other, whatever works. It's all good. This is just about bringing our marvelous crafting community together, hanging out, having some fun, maybe inspiring you for some future crafting. And, we just sort of roll with it all. So, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you are here, do say hello. I am just going to find the comments, find you, hopefully, hopefully find everything. But anyway, yes, okay, there we go. Look, it's me. It's me on the screen. So I hope I have the volume turned down. I was using my tablet for a few different things the last few days. You never know where you've left the settings when you do things like that. And I came home from the cottage. I'm almost certain I brought my microphone, but I'm not positive. And I don't see it on my desk here. I haven't been home at my house the last few days. So, anyway, hopefully you can hear me and the sound is at least decent. I will try to speak towards my computer if I can, but when you're crafting. Oh, yes, I will possibly forget that very, very soon. But anyway. Okay, what is going on? Big things that matter. Sales, saving money, those things matter. Free stuff. Now you're into big. So right now, until June 11th, um, Stampin' Up! Has, well, actually, from now till the end of the month, let's be honest, from now till the end of the month, Stampin' Up! Has all of their stamp and die bundles on sale for an additional 10% off. So if you're familiar with Stampin' Up!, you know that anytime you buy one of their bundles, Stamp and Punch, Stamp and Dies, whatever their bundle is, you save 10%. Right now, if you are purchasing a stamp and die bundle, you save that 10% because it's a bundle, and then you save an additional 10%. So that's awesome. The prices that are shown, it'll say, and I won't have these numbers right because I'm not doing the math, but it'll say such and such a bundle is $64. The 64 will be crossed out. There will be a $6 less, 57, whatever. Um, Price, that is the additional 10% off. So the 64 that they're showing is the 10% off bundle price. And then that's crossed out, and then they show you the additional discounted price. So I wasn't sure whether because normally they show you the regular price if you bought the two of them added together, that's crossed off, and then they show you the 10% discount. Now it's the 10% discount crossed off, and they show you the sale price. So yeah, hopefully I haven't confused you. But anyway, it's awesome because there's bigger discounts on everything. Also, if you don't have a die cutting machine and you don't think you need a die cutting bundle, well, think again, because you can get either the big cut and emboss machine or the small cut and emboss machine for 10% off. So that is awesome. Um, the little guy, I happen to have one right here. How cute is that, eh? Cute, handy. But you know what? This will die cut, and I don't know the exact percentage. I would say 90% of our dies. Most of the dies that we sell will fit in here just fine. Um, the embossing folders, no. The regular embossing folders, not a hope they will fit. However, they do make some small size embossing folders that will fit in here. So you can get embossing folders, and certainly many of our dies will fit in here. And when you want to take this somewhere, I mean, you don't have to take it anywhere. You can just leave it set up in your craft studio. But when you want to take it somewhere, Ooh, look at that. He's so cute. And I was talking to someone today and they said, it weighs nothing. It's so light. And they're right. It's not heavy. So it is easy to take with you if you are going to a crop or a weekend away or camping or your friend's house or whatever you're doing. It is easy to take along for the ride. Um, and right now it's 10% off. Now, if you want the full big model, it too folds up and is not really difficult to transport, but it is a little bigger. It is a little heavier. So, but it's also 10% off. So, woohoo! We love that. This is the time to get yourself a machine or maybe a second machine, right? Because we all know how handy that can be. You set one up for embossing, you set one up for die cutting. You're good to go. Quick and easy. Boom, boom, boom. So that is the sale. That's the the good news. The big news is that if you place an order between now and June 11th, in addition to all those sale discounts, the money that you will save there, I will also send you a mystery box. Depending on the amount of your order, there's qualifying tiers. I will send you a mystery box filled with um, generally retired, some previously loved product. So when I say previously loved, there might be a stamp set in there that was, a couple of the stamps were used a couple times, or it might have been assembled but never actually used. Oops. Um, but things are not damaged. Things are in great shape that you will get lots of life out of that. You might have a package of gems, but oh, I used two or three, but everything else is there. So you still get lots of gems. There might be some ribbon that had, a foot or two cut off, but it's 10 yards. So there's still lots of ribbon there. So it might have been gently loved, or it might be brand new, but retired product. And I will gift that to you. And that, of course, is all part of my month of June 15th anniversary with Stampin' Up! Gift away. And I get to, I get to fill boxes of goodies for you that I hope you will enjoy using. Um, but it's my gift to you to say thank you. Thank you for supporting my small business, and thank you for supporting me. That's the big news. Okay, I think we should do some crafting, shall we? Let's get going here. Look, we've been doing all this gabbing and we're not even crafting yet, but that's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? As crafters, we can gab. Yes. Okay, I have it, it it is a relatively easy layout, yes. And there's actually not a lot of supplies that you need. It's sort of crazy. I was looking at this thinking, oh my goodness, not much here. You do need ink though, and I forgot to grab some. Just going to grab that. Okay, and I didn't mount my stamp yet, so I will have to do that. However, let's get started. So, standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. A piece of a cardstock, 5 1/4 by 4. I have die cut this. This is from, I think I told you in the picture. I want to say Stylish Shapes. Pretty sure. Yes, I believe it's Stylish Shape. It's not Nested Essentials. Stylish Shapes, the banner. But you can use anything for a sentiment. Just a strip is a good idea. You could cut a banner. This one has little here you go. If you don't have the Stylish Shapes dies, do 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 do. Now's the time. It's not a bundle though. Sorry. Never mind. But they are great dies. You could just buy them. You could just put them in your order because as your order grows in size, you get a bigger mystery box. So throw those in. And then 12. Count them. 12. I've used 1 inch circles. You can use 1 inch squares. You could use, slightly different size, whatever shape you like. Uh, but they're just going to create our card front. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. What am I missing? I'll show you my little there should be one that's mostly pink. Is it stuck? It is stuck. Look at that. There we go. Right. So here's my little so when you cut this out of all of your designer series paper, of course, you have to figure out how you want them to go on your card now that you can see kind of where they're going. And we're actually going to do this. We'll space them better, but we're going to do this. That's basically the card right there. It's going to take a little while to put it all together because it will take a hot minute to get adhesive onto all those little bits and pieces. However, I set them all out and then it's like, oh, I really like how I did that. I don't want to forget. What am I going to do? Uh, so what do? You get out your camera and you take a photo. So I got out my camera and I took a photo of what I had prepared. And then you have you have your little cheat sheet. So there we go. Same order. I liked it before. It'll work now. Will something else work? Of course. But I was in a mood where it's like, okay, I don't want to lose, this thought, this idea. I want it to be like this. So there you go. Yeah, that's just my little, odd activity for the day. Hello, Lorna. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Okay, so folding my card base, and then, yeah, then let the gluing begin, right? Um, you can use tape runner. You could use liquid adhesive. You could even use dimensionals if you wanted to pop these up. Entirely up to you. And I am suggesting that you put them on in this manner. But again, who am I? Right? You can put them on your paper however you like. But I'm going to do them this way. So what I'm going to suggest, similar to the gems, is let's get this middle guy on. And I'm going to just set him down. I didn't press him down. And I don't know, honestly know if I have him in the middle, but let's just see. There, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, these aren't even the same size, so counting them is not going to help, is it? Uh, kind of think it needs to go over that way a little bit. We're going to assume that it's roughly centered and it's good enough. And then I'm going to come down here, set that guy there. This paper, if you are wondering, is the Simply Zinnia. Lovely Zinnias. It's the Simply Zinnia collection in the online store. So this is an online product. But you can go into the online store when you're placing your order and you can order up some for yourself. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Very, very summer themed. Very, So now I know I have my spacing, right? So I'm just going to come in here and put down all the rest of the circles. Look, I got so excited about where to put these pieces. I did not even stamp my sentiment yet. So we'll get to that after. The beautiful thing about any of our designer series paper, obviously, it is double-sided and it's all color coordinated. So the colors will all come together, even if it's this zinnia package, which has lots of colors and lots of bright, bold colors too. I'll be honest, I don't think I could have put all these colors together and had it work without Stampin' Up helping me. So there you go. Now this is not do do do. better centered, perhaps, hopefully. And I haven't really pressed all of these down yet, but as they sit, the glue does tend to get sticky and they do get more difficult to move. So that wiggle room that you have initially with this liquid glue, it does go away. But anyway, hopefully we're where we need to be. Roll them over. I think it'll be close enough. Okay, there we go. Once you have them all on, and they're where you're happy with them or where you've decided you're going to let them live, give them a little bit more of a press, flip it over, give it a really good solid rub and make sure it's all down. Okay, need to do some stamping, don't we? I have pulled out the Unbounded Love stamp set again, and I'm going to use this one. Have a blessed day. So I was met I met a new friend the last couple of days, and we got talking about how blessed our lives are. She was in her second marriage. She had 7 grandchildren, which is very blessed. But we just got talking about how, even though things didn't work out first time around and it wasn't, it didn't end up the way we had planned when we first got married and walked down the aisle and said, I do forevermore. It didn't work out that way, but our lives are still very blessed. And now we are both with, you know, hubby number 2, feeling so grateful. And then we just went on to say, no matter how your day has gone, it has been blessed in some way. And sometimes we have to look for the blessings in our lives, but they are there. And so be grateful for them. But then I thought, oh, I just want to share that and wish everyone a blessed day. So this is the perfect scent for tonight. Okay. Whoop. Oh, looks a little tall, a little high. I could see that, but sometimes yeah, we're just gonna flip it over, try once more. Now it might be kind of low. No, I think we're good. Okay, there we go. Get this guy cleaned off a little bit. Get that real red ink off of there before I put it into something. That is real red ink, in case you were wondering, and it is a real red card base. This is real red. And then we have they're melon mambo and berry burst and lots of pinky reddy colors on here. But I think I might pop up the whole card base. And then, of course, I will also pop up the sentiment. Well, I don't know whether that's an of course, but I'm going to. So I just made it into an of course. Oh, that was a weird flick. Hopefully everybody out there is okay. All right. So, couple beautiful days here. I have heard that there was rain in a number of areas, and we could use some rain. We did not get any rain the last few days, but that's how it goes. But you're Canadian when you talk about the weather, right? And it's like, oh, Laura, we've had so much rain. Oh, we're complaining about the weather, and then it's like, Oh, well, we could use some rain. We are truly weather obsessed, I think. It's kind of a Canadian trait. I've seen some comedy skits where whoever it is making fun of Canadians for how obsessed they get with the weather. But yeah, well, when you live in Canada, you tend to have weather too, don't we? So, okay, get this on here. Then we'll be ready for the bling. Think I'm gonna put this. You could put this to one side. Actually, maybe I should put it to one side. Then I have to worry about whether it's right in the middle. No, I think I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I will take a chance. I'm sort of aiming for the middle of the circles. There we go. Okay, now we need something fun and bright and pink, something orangish with some greenish something. So the green gets a little lost on the green, I think, and the pink is there's a lot of pink. So maybe this one, mm, maybe this one. Let's use this one. Oh, it's like, what is on there? The edge of my gem sheet was on there. Messing with me. Went under my fingernail. Oh, wow, they can sparkle, can't they? Okay, there we go. Fun. These, in case you are wondering, these are the adhesive backed shiny sequins, and they are shiny, very shiny. I was just commenting on that, wasn't I? Okay, card number one. Yeah, the circles are fun, aren't they, Lorna? Hopefully you have a punch in that craft stash of yours somewhere. I did use a circle punch. You could use a die. But when you're doing a few, the punches are faster. So I do love me my circle punches. I'm hoping they'll bring some more back sometime soon. We have a few again, but be nice to have more. Okay, this is the lovely lavender designer series paper. And again, look, I laid these out and then I did this little cheat sheet of what was going where. Oh, have I lost one? Look, oh, didn't think that through all that well, I don't suppose, but I think it'll be okay. You could also, if you wanted, replace one of these circles with something a little bit bigger and put your sentiment right in it, just for, a little different look, a little different effect. Um, I did not think to do that, or I might have punched a bigger circle to try that on one of these, but I don't have that prepared. So we're just going to go with the original plan, but that could be fun too. So this paper, this is the same lavender paper that was in the January to April mini, carried over because it is so beautiful. Gorgeous colors. Pretty Peacock Lost Lagoon are the blues, and then there's Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape. I think yeah, there's Berry Burst in this as well. Just pretty, pretty colors. So I am I am using both. So I've got the Highland Heather for my card base, and I've got Pretty Peacock for my backing. Because I couldn't decide. I love them all. And I have done cards that are, essentially Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon with this paper, or even with some that have, a little dab of the purples in them. And then I've done, of course, very, very purpley cards with all uh, the purples in them. But when I was putting this together, I was like, oh, I don't know which way I want to go. And since there's so many circles, there's 12 circles here, so you can do all the mixing and the matching, all that jazz. Okay. As we head through June, we're starting to think about summer plans, summer vacations. I'm not entirely certain what our summer's going to look like yet. Haven't really spent a whole lot of time figuring all of that out, but I will keep you in the loop. As you're probably aware, I often change up my events a little bit in the summer to accommodate different schedules, but not sure what I'm going to do this year. So for now, probably through June anyway, Craft Spot will continue generally on Wednesdays. I know I missed yesterday, but generally, Craft Spot will be on Wednesdays, and Connie's Craft Along will be on Thursdays, unless it's Mystery Stamping Thursday. Then, of course, we will be doing mystery stamping on Zoom, which is not entirely unlike Connie's Craft Along. So if you have never participated in my mystery stamping, you need to make sure you are on my mailing list, and you will get the first clue. And then when we do mystery stamping, you you just follow along and craft from clues. So everybody's card ends up, I mean, everybody's card is different because everybody has different supplies in their stash, but um, everybody's card can be different because perhaps they have interpreted my clues slightly differently. And so it is great fun. And we see some absolutely awesome layouts, all from the same pieces, which is like, how wonderful is that? Oops. Seem to have a hair that's sticking to me. Okay, I have the same banner punch out. Your comment has just come through. LOL must have one. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you have a couple, Lorna. I'm not, not judging. We all have many craft supplies, don't we? I think I'm going to use the Highland Heather. I wasn't sure whether I was going to use Highland Heather or Pretty Peacock. I still don't know. I'm sure either one would work, but we will use Highland Heather, at least on this first one that I'm inking and stamping. And then if, I don't know, if I do it and don't like it, maybe I'll try the other. But I do like Highland Heather, though. It is such a lovely color. Purpley mauvey loveliness. Okay. I think that shall work. Oh, look at that. But we might maybe we'll put that over to a side this time. Not sure. We will see when we get to that point where we go with it. I do think I'm going to pop up my Pretty Peacock piece again because I really like how that just has the extra dimension on that. This is because there's a lot on this card, but let's be real, there's not a lot of dimension. because everything is down flat on my card. So popping up the whole piece, it just gives it a little extra oomph. Okay, sorry, just I'm thirsty here for a moment. Oh, excuse me. I got an email from my church yesterday. They're looking for helpers. Saturday morning, we are going to be making I kind of think they said tuna casserole, some sort of casserole stuff for 150 people for I think the David Busby Center in Barrie, which is it's a, I don't even know exactly what it is. It's a drop-in center. It's a place that helps people with various needs, people without permanent residences, people working through drug addictions and things. And as I say, I don't honestly know all their services, but they do provide meals. And they were a big provider of meals and things during COVID, despite not being able to be inside our church. We used to go and serve breakfast, and it was all, pick up and carry away and, hand it to the person from a distance and all the COVID things. But they have now opened up the center again, and so people can go in. So we've made sandwiches for 150 people before for lunches. They do soup and sandwich. And so Saturday we are not allowed to go there and prepare food, but we can take prepared food there. Uh, there's some rules and regulations about health and cleanliness and all that jazz. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go slice and dice and chop. And they said, okay, please, we have some, but please bring your own cutting board and knives, and we'll be slicing and dicing and chopping and making sauce. And anyway, so it should be fun. Should be an interesting morning. And hopefully everybody leaves with all their fingers. Uh, mystery stamping is so much fun. I agree, Lorna. I totally agree. Love mystery stamping. I love to see what everybody comes up with because, as I said, the cards are often quite different, and yet we all had the same pieces and we all had the same clues, but it's how we interpret them. What do you think? Should I put it off to the side this time? I think that might be okay. I like it in the middle. We're just looking to be a little different. We'll just go for it. There. I pressed it down. We're going for it now. Okay, now we need some gems. What are we gonna do? I do have these pretty peacock ones, but they might get a little bit lost. You know what I need? Oh yes, I know what I need. Look at all these purple guys. These are actually um from the gems that were with this suite when it first came out. And I have lots of little bits of them. I had used them at our girls' getaway retreat, and so I had cut sections, but there was an odd number. So of course, when you're cutting them in half, you end up with bits and pieces and things. So that's why I have those all those little strips. So do we want all large ones here? This one almost looks like it's a different color. It shouldn't be, but it looks like it might be. How's that? Go. Okay. So there you go. Couple cards. Um, kind of a little bit different, a little bit fun sort of layout. And again, use up your scraps. I'm on a, I said to somebody, I'm on a scrap rant. It's like, I have too many bits and pieces of paper around. I want to find wonderful ways to use them, and I want to share those wonderful ways with you. So, uh, here's one tonight. Here we go. Oh, I have this little message on my screen. There we go. So I hope you like those cards. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have crafted these. And if you did, um, if you were here last week, Lorna, I know you were here last week, and I know you sent a card. So if you post a picture of your card or you send me a picture of your card to post, um, I will enter your name in a free draw. And here is what you could win. The gang's all mirror. Look at these guys. Oh my goodness, they are so cute. Love them. Um, and there's some cute little things from all of us. We're glad we're here for you, and happy birthday to a stand-up friend, because this guy, those guys, they're all standing up. Now we got a cactus and a little uh lizardy guy, and this guy's popping out. Party hats, whole 9 yards. So, brand new stamp set. Sorry, you have to build it. You got to put your own stickers on. uh, but that will go out to someone who shares their card from this week. You have until Sunday to post that. So, if you didn't craft tonight, that's okay. It's only Thursday. Craft tomorrow, craft on the weekend, but make sure you either post that picture or send me that picture by Sunday, and I will share it with everyone. And then we will do a draw, and someone will get this fun stamp set. And I will do that again next week. I am going to do that all 4 Thursdays this month. So one of those Thursdays will be for mystery stamping, and then the other three will be for the craft along. So, um, make sure you can come and hang out or watch the replays, because who doesn't like free, right? Hi, Terry. Thanks so much for joining us. We're almost finished, but it's all good. You're running late. Well, that happens, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Sometimes time just slips away. Even today, it was 10 after 12, and then I did something for 5 minutes and it was 1:25. I don't know how that happened. Crazy time. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, Terry. If you want to play along, you are certainly more than welcome to post a photo of your card. I will put up pictures of these cards. We'll get some inspiration being passed around. You'll find it all on my Great Stamping with Connie Facebook page by tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, I will make sure I have these posted. So maybe sooner, but by tomorrow at the latest. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I love having you along for the crafting journey and adventure. And I hope we can craft together again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.